the fact that these youth voters are coming in so strong on an off year is very concerning. It looks like they've been brainwashed. This new generation is totally brainwashed because a lot of these single women that vote 37 spreads for Democrats are teaching all of our younger generation in these schools, and they're polluting their minds, and then they grow up, and then they're in their 20s, and then they vote for leftists.
Yeah, it's probably just that. It's probably just that like 15 years after their second grade teacher said that communism is great or something, they vote for Democrats. It's not anything about what the right is doing. But while Jesse Waters has totally misdiagnosed the problem, he has identified that there is a problem. Young voters are not interested in the right, and that has continued into these midterm elections. If you look at a breakdown of the demographics, the Republicans actually got a little bit more of the youth vote compared to 2018, but it's still a massive gap in advantage of the Democrats. The younger a cohort is, the more supportive of the Democrats they are. And bear in mind that the 2022 midterms had the second highest voter turnout among voters younger than 30 in the past 3 decades. The number one was 2018, the last midterm. So young voters are more fired up than they have been over the past few decades, and they are largely supportive of Democrats. So overall, I think it's 60% of the vote went to Democrats. But when you break it down a little bit more, you can see that younger black voters supported Democrats at 89%, Latino youth at 68%. And in some of the races, it was not close. Fetterman got 70% of young voters in the state. And so as a result of this, the fact that the younger voters definitely don't want the Republicans, some are now openly debating raising the age to vote. This activist Bridget Gabriel suggested says raise the voting age to 21. We were promised a red wave and we got a red puddle. So some of them will argue for this, but try to claim that it's not just pragmatic. She's making the link very clear. People like Peter Schiff, a conservative radio personality, want to go to 28 and did a poll to support that. Apparently you don't have enough life experience to be worthy of democracy until that point. So it's pathetic, it's transparent. Brett, what do you think?
I love those numbers. It's like you just found out how many people you'd have to disenfranchise in order to win and who they are. No, I say we go the other way. Let's lower the voting age to the age of consent in your state. Let's do that because you think that they're old enough to make that kind of decision, which you say is the most sacred decision you can make, especially if you're pro-life. Let's make the voting age the age of consent in that state. So I say like you giving them a lot of faith.
Yeah,
Let them have it.
Hey, I mean, wouldn't it be cool? Like, think about it. Like, Matt Gaetz could finally bring his dates to the polling place. Yeah. They'd be legally allowed to do that. That'd be nice. Anyway, it's ridiculous. It's transparent. And this is, by the way, not how you get those young people to support your party. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.